Hello, it's Maths from Maths. So today I'm gonna show a couple quick methods how can we get a good grade in GCSE. So what I'm gonna be using just one of the past papers, and we'll give a couple hints. Yes, so this one is a non-calculator one from 2023. So let's get started. So first of all, if you're on higher tier, in order to pass, you need less total marks. So you should be aiming about like to get 1/5, maybe like 25%. So let's start on the first bit. So work out 8.46 divided by 0.15. So remember, you can't use calculator. So first thing what we need to remember is any division can be changed into fraction. Okay, and then it might get a little bit easier. So how many marks does it give? Only 1 mark. Oh no, sorry, not 1, 3 marks. So let's start. So any division, like A divided by B, can be changed into fraction. In some cases it's really useful. So A over B, and what happens there? 8.46 over 0.15. We can then times both bottom and top by 100 to make all working out a little bit easier, because it's much easier to divide the whole numbers, natural numbers, than decimals. So let's check what we get. So it's 846 over 15, and it makes our life slightly easier, because now let's check. Well, we can't divide by 15 evenly, so let's check if we can simplify any further. So do 8 plus 4 plus 6, which is 18, and if sum of all digits divisible by 3, that means all number is also divisible by 3. So you can just do some quick stop method recap. So 846 divide by 3, and so 2 with remainder 2, then we get 8 and 2. So we can factorize 846 into 3 times 282 easily, and we can factorize 15 into 3 times 5, where just cancel 3, and life is much easier now, because again, I can use bus stop method if I want. So all I have to do just 282 divided by 5 and get 282 over 5. So can't fit 5 into 2, so just bring one more. Bring 2 to next digit, so I can fit 5 5s into 28. Then I bring remainder, so remainder 3. Check how many of 5s can I fit into 32 then, so it's 6 with remainder of 2, obviously, yeah? So 6 with remainder 2. So now I know that the 282 over 5 is 56 and 2/5. If I wanted, I can change 2/5 into decimal, which will be 0.4. So complete answer would be 56.4. So that would bring you a full whooping 3 marks just for the first question. Remember, in order to pass, you should be looking for about 20 marks to be on the safe side. Okay, so next question, as we can see, it's 3 marker again. So working with mixed numbers is not too hard. I think you should build this skill in year 7s, maybe year 8s, depending on which school you want. So first of all, when dealing with mixed numbers, we need to, well, I would advise to change them into improper fractions. Okay, so just do 7 times 8 plus 3 over 8 and take away 2 times 2 plus 1 over 2. Okay, so after recapping timetables, I know that 7 times 8 is 56 plus 3, we get 59 over 8, take away 5 halves. What is the most common mistake? I've noticed that some students try just to multiply denominators, so just 8 times 2, but then it will bring really big numbers. So much easier is to spot that 8 is actually in times tables of 2, and instead of multiplying 8 times 2, we can only get it multiplied by 4, because when taking away, we need to make sure that denominators are the same. So just times 4 on numerator as well, and we get 59. 8 take away 28, and that makes 39 over 8. Of course, extra mark will be given if you give the answer as mixed numbers, so always make sure that you read the question and highlight the key information. So I can fit, if you want, you can use the boost-up method. So let's check with the boost-up method. Then 39 over 8, we get 4, we can fit 4 8s into 39. Okay, so we can fit 4 8s into 39, and remainder will be 7. So 4 with remainder of 7. Okay, so our answer will be then 4. Okay, checking if it makes sense. So 8 minus 2, yeah, it's 5, but since we're taking bigger fractions from smaller, so we'll have to borrow some. Okay, so 4 and 7 8 as a mixed number. So just by doing questions on first page, you're getting pretty much a third of marks needed to pass if you get into higher tier. Okay, so make sure you don't lose those marks in first page. Moving into next, and always make sure that you track your marks. So you should be aiming to get about 20 marks to be on safe side if you don't want to get into reset. Okay, so let's check. So cube has total surface area. Okay, so key information is surface area. And next, what sort of shapes we're working with cube. And I'm underlining that we need to display answer as volumes. First, always advised to start with some diagram. So diagram of cube, okay, and so just quick diagram of cube, and it says surface area 150 centimeters squared. So surface area is all face, so sum of all areas. So let's check how many faces. So cube has 6 faces. Okay, so we can see 1, 2, 3, and the 3 would be behind, so we can't see those 3 unless I make like kind of transparent cube. Okay, so then we could count 6 faces altogether. Okay, so let's work out what is the area of one face. So 150 divided by 6. Okay, I'm still not using a calculator, so these numbers we can just do in our heads. I know that 4 25s makes 100, then 2 more 25s makes 150, so you can just say that 25 is area of one face, right? So once we get the area, in order to work out volume, we have to work out the length of each side. Okay, so I know that if area of a square, so each face is made of squares, so if I've got area of square 25, to work out the side I need to square root, okay, because I need to work out what number multiplied by itself makes 25. Okay, so let's square root 25. Okay, so how it works, we need to figure out what number multiplied by itself makes 25, which is 5. So how that works, 5 squared makes 25. I have not changed anything yet, so what happens with square root and square, they just cancel each other's effect, and we get that the length is equal to 5. Now it's a piece of cake, so work out volume of cube. So volume is all dimensions multiplied together. So we've got 5 times 5 and multiplied by 5 one more time. So 5 to the power of 3, and we get 125 centimeters cubed. Okay, 125 centimeters cubed, which pretty much, let's double check how many marks we've got. So we've got 3, 6, oh, now we've got 10 marks, so altogether it's only 10 more marks to be on the safe side. So let's check what's the next question. Table shows information about daily rainfall in a town for 60 days, so always check for key information. So 60 days of rainfall, we've got frequency, we've got ranges of rainfall. Okay, so let's check what the question asks us to do. So draw a frequency polygon for this information. So we've got 8 occasions of rainfall being in between 0 to 5. We've got 24, so one of the most common occasion one rainfall is between 5 and 10, and so on. Okay, so now how to draw a frequency polygon. So check the range. Okay, so check the range and get those crucial values. So we've got in between this region 0 to 5, so 0 to 5 we put 8. Okay, so just mark yourself a point. Okay, and next bit we check what's the next key bit, so it's 10, so we mark ourselves check for the height, so 24, so mark 24 on 10, so extremely straightforward question. Then the next bit 13, so where's 13? It's over there, and we get 11, where's 11 next to 20. Okay, and last bit we get 4 in between 25 and 20, so just put 4 over there, connect the dots. Sorry, I'm not using ruler here, but in exam you should bring a rule, okay? As what the polygon is, so polygon is enclosed shape. Yeah, so polygon is enclosed shape, I can just close that shape, and made of straight line. Okay, so we get a couple more marks, so it's 12 altogether, and get into some Venn diagrams. So we've got universal sets, so we're only operating those numbers, okay? Then in A we must put odd numbers, in B circle square numbers, and just complete Venn diagram. So first start from numbers in the middle, so checking on the list which numbers are both odd and squared. Okay, so I'm just putting 1 is odd, and also 1 times 1 we consider it as a square number. Okay, so we start with 1, then 4 is a square number, but it's not an odd one. Okay, so we can't be putting in the middle. Then probably one last number is, which is both odd and square, is 9. Okay, so filling in the middle, that's going to be your first mark. Next bit, let's put remaining odd numbers in circle A. Okay, so we can't use 1 because, well, it's already in there. So just put all the rest, like 3, 5, 7, and that would be it. So we've got all odd numbers covered in here. Okay, so now next square numbers. So square numbers, we've got 2 square numbers. The next square number is 4. So just put 4, and we don't have any more numbers to put inside. So now checking which numbers I've used. So I used 1, okay, then all the odds, square, 7, and 9. So what happens to all the rest numbers needs to put outside of the circle. So we put 2, okay, then 6, 8, and 10. So that would be 3 more marks. So altogether you're looking at 15 marks. So let's do 5 more. So probably we'll get those 2 marks here. So find the probability that that this number is in the set B not. Okay, so we are looking for the number. Okay, so we are looking for the number which is outside, our set B. Okay, so how many of these numbers can we see? So we can use all of the numbers except 1, 4, 9. So let's check. We can use 1. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 out of 10. So 7 out of 10 are outside of set B. So that's it. So probability of number being not outside of set B. Okay, so I'm putting the correct notation, equals to 7/10. And you can, of course, you can put it as per percentage if you want. You can put as decimal. That's entirely to you. Okay, so that's 15 marks altogether, if I'm not mistaken. Also scatter. Next, move into scattergram, and as you can see, those questions are not that hard. So just read, don't rush, and highlight and filter the key information. Alright, so let's check what's in this question. So the scatter graph shows information about the ages and weights of some babies. Okay, so we've got some ages, some age in months, and weight in kilograms. And so describe the relationship between age and weight. So of course, straightforward. positive correlation, as we can check the older baby gets, the more weight it gains. So logical question, so just describe the relationship, positive correlation, so positive correlation. Okay, so I forgot how to spell correlation, so I think with double R, so correlation. Okay, and to secure the mark, we can say the older baby gets, the more weight he gains. Okay, so the older baby gets, the more weight he gains. Now another baby has a weight of 5, so okay, so forgot to add the points, with 16 marks. And another baby has a weight of 5.8 kilograms. Using using scatter graph, find estimate for the age of this baby. So first bit is just put 5.8 on your weight. Okay, so find where's the 5.8 on your weight line. So it should be slightly over 5, so we can see that there's 5. So each small square covers 0.2 kilograms. So I just put my 5.8 mark. Okay. Next really important thing is using a ruler. Of course, unfortunately I don't have the ruler, so I'm just gonna try to draw a line of best fit myself without a ruler. Ideally, when you're drawing line of best fit, make sure that you match the direction and split points evenly. So half of the points should go above the line and half of the points should go under. Okay, so let's try. So it's not the straightest line, but that's the best I can do without a ruler. And once we get the line from 5.6 kilograms, we just check where it meets. Okay, so just accurate drawing until it reaches the line. From there we go down, and that's how we estimate using line of best fit. So you can see age, approximate age is in halfway between 2 and 4. So halfway between 2 and 4 would be 3 months. Okay, and that would be pretty much it. So I might do one more question. So let's check the percentages. So the price of holiday increases by 20%. Okay, so this 20% increase adds 240 to the price of the holiday. Okay, so now in those type of question, couple different methods. So working with percentages, plenty of different ways to work it out. What I would suggest, sometimes when working without calculator, like the numbers like 20, 25%, 50%, we can try to draw diagram or bar chart. Okay, so this 20% increase. Okay, so I know that 20% is 240. Okay, so 20% is adds 240 to the holiday. Okay, so how to work out 100%? So how to work out 100%? I just times it by 5. So to get 100%, times it by 5, as I need to check how many times I can fit 20 into 100. Right, and same to the other side, so times by 5, and we'll get 1,200 dollars. Okay, so price of the holiday increased by 20%. This 20% adds 240. So that's the price before increase, and it asks to work out the holiday price before increase. That's it. So 1,200 pounds. That's going to be another mark, and from this point your exam should be passed to the minimum to make sure that we are securing the mark. Last question. Diagram shows a cylinder. You can see the height of the cylinder. It's given a formula for pressure, so force divided by area. The volume 1,200, height is given as well. So cylinder exerts force of 90 newtons to the floor. Work out the pressure of on the floor due to the cylinder. Okay, so how to use this formula? So we've got force. Okay, so I can substitute pressure equals force. So force is 90 newtons, so just put 90 in the numerator. Now the only bit which is missing is air. Okay, so given the volume and the height, we can work out what is the area. So volume of the cylinder is area multiplied by height, substitute that into formula, so 1,200 equals area times 40. From there, once we divide both sides by 40, divide by 40, and we get that area is 30 centimeters squared. I'm not gonna use units, so area equals 30 centimeters cubed. Okay, so not cubed, squared in this case. So 90 divided by 30, and we get that pressure is 3. And just put the answer 3 Newton centimeter cubed squared. Okay, so 2 newtons per square centimeter, so that would be the last mark. Okay, so I'll continue working out to maximum tomorrow, and now if you like, just put like. If you want to subscribe, or you can join my private sessions, and I hope that that was useful and helpful. Bye.